relaxing nonetheless. Always so rewarding.
Journaling and praying, and that was exciting.
This is nice.
Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd.
Good morning. It is a Wednesday morning. Funny day to start a vlog, I know. But I thought this would be the day to start. We're doing a couple days in my life. So right now I am getting my makeup on, getting ready for work. I got a part-time job. This is actually my second week working with them. It's a little construction company. I am hired on basically just to help in the office and help with making some systems of organization as the company is growing, which is very cool. But besides that, I thought it would be fun to take you along for the next few days, as I do have a handful of projects that I wanted to get done. So I think we're gonna go all the way through Saturday, and Saturday is gonna be a big sewing day. And besides sewing, the other two big things I want to do this week are make another batch of sauerkraut, and I'm working on a prayer strategy, a war room style prayer strategy. 2 weeks ago now, a friend of mine, my very good friend Jen, came over for a little bit. She was in the middle of traveling and was able to make some time to pop over to my house. And while she was here, we started watching the movie The War Room. And it was so good. So many parts through the whole movie, we were just bantering and exclaiming to each other about how awesome it was. Literally, you just see God everywhere in this movie. And when we chatted again last week, we were both still thinking about it, and she mentioned about like making a war strategy, like a prayer war strategy. And I was like, yes, I have been thinking about this since watching the movie, and we decided we would take some time to keep each other accountable, and we're gonna do it together on Friday. So since then, during my prayer time, I've been thinking about this, praying about it, asking God to reveal certain areas in my life that I need a little more intention and prayer over, which is very evident to me that there are some areas of my life I need some help with. So we are going to dive deeper into that later on in the week, but right now I need to do some tidying up and finish getting ready for work.
Because I make almost all our meals from scratch, I'm always cooking or preparing something. Here's some chickpeas that will be made into hummus, which I've soaked and sprouted over the last couple days. This makes them more digestible and nutritious. With just water and salt, I'll leave these on high in the crock pot all day and then mix it into hummus for supper. Then I'm getting my water and lunch kit ready, and off I go to work.
Well, I just got home from work, but I am not ready to do anything until I have eaten. And then after that, there's a lot to do. As you can see, kind of have stuff everywhere that needs to be put away. Yeah. So the story is, for the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, my husband has been home from work due to rain. Yesterday, we ended up spending the whole afternoon out of the house kind of unexpectedly. We had some errands to run with renewing my husband's license and a couple other things, and then we decided we were going to have a shopping spree for my husband. It's been a long time since he bought any new clothes, so it was time for a refresh. But what ended up happening is we left the house at like 1:30 or 2, and I was not expecting us to be gone that long. We ended up being gone until like 8:30 p.m. So we get home. I have a bunch of groceries and my husband's, new clothes and other things to put away. The house is a mess already because I was doing laundry earlier on in the day. And, the kitchen is what the kitchen is, with dirty dishes on the counter. And then we get home and there's even more stuff added to the mess. Now that I am home from work, there is still quite the mess to clean up. Yeah, I have my work cut out for me for the evening, for sure. But before doing any of that, I need to eat. So we're gonna chill for a little bit, eat some food, and then clean everything up and make this house beautiful before my husband gets home. And just for fun, I wanted to show you my outfit and encourage all y'all to go thrifting, because every one of these pieces, this jacket, white shirt, and the jeans, are all from the thrift store. So this was a fun outfit, and this jacket gets me so many compliments. I love it. Not that I need the compliments, but it's fun because it's unique. We like that. We like a statement piece. So do some thrifting. Well, crazy early 4 a.m. Going with Rebecca to the airport, and she's flying to see her boyfriend. Well, I just finished work for the day, and now time to make supper and clean up stuff and all of the evening things. So, first things first, got some chicken to put in the oven, and then I want to go for a walk because it is absolutely gorgeous outside and I need some fresh air. After that, I still have some tidying up to do that I did not get done yesterday. Finishing off cleaning all the dishes, which is a daily thing, and folding the laundry. I just remembered that I put the chicken in the freezer yesterday, so it is totally frozen, which means we're not going to do that, and that's okay. I have a different idea. This will work out just fine. In lieu of chicken thighs, we are going to have Greek ish wraps, this will be great. We'll have the wraps with hummus, and I have cucumbers and radish and avocado and feta that I can make a really nice salad with. So dinner is saved, but I have now taken these out so that they can thaw and actually be ready for supper tomorrow. Now, let's go outside. So Cliff just got home, which means he is showering. And that also means that it's time to make his tea, which means I get to open up this package. Oh no! I was waiting for a spice to come in, but it didn't come in today. So, I guess it's coming in tomorrow. In the meantime, I got some lint rollers and we got basil. The spice I was really waiting for was turmeric, which hopefully will come in tomorrow. Because every night for the last 2-3 weeks now, I have been making Cliff golden milk tea. So, that's turmeric, ginger, I like putting a bit of cinnamon in there, sweeten it up with stevia, add a pinch of salt to pump up that flavor, and then I blend it up with like a tablespoon or more of coconut oil. It's a super soothing, super tasty, very satisfying tea. But since I don't have the turmeric, we are gonna miss a little bit of that golden goodness because I am literally all out. It's just gonna be a cinnamon ginger tea tonight, I guess. This is nice. Well, it is Friday afternoon and all of the work is done for the day. So that means it's time for housework and preparing for the weekend. And I just finished making a little to-do list so I can have my ever-satisfying checkboxes to check off. And I wanted to put down exactly what I needed to do to clean the bathroom, which is possibly one of my least favorite things to clean in the house. You know, literally as I was saying that, I had this other thought in my mind that was saying, you know what, maybe you should reframe that to, instead of, I do not enjoy cleaning the bathroom, it's, such a horrible task and takes forever, maybe I should reframe that to something more positive. Like, I am so stinking grateful that I have a bathroom, and it is a joy to clean the bathroom and have it fresh and sparkling and delightful. If you can call your bathroom delightful. Anyways, we're improving our self-talk one step at a time. But yeah, cleaning the bathroom is the main thing. Besides that, sweeping, dusting, and it would be really good if I actually washed the floor today, especially in the kitchen. And I'm definitely feeling the afternoon slump. I don't really want to get up and go and do all this stuff, but because I already told you that I'm gonna do it, now I have accountability, so I have to do it. But really, I get to do it. Anyways, enough positive talk. I'm gonna drink some electrolytes, just down a whole bunch. And then we're just gonna go and do this. Except that I should change my shirt into something a little more grubby, so let's do that. Well, we are ready to clean. And because I like some instant gratification, we're gonna vacuum first. And the vacuum died. So we will have to finish that in an hour. But at least that was something to get me going. Now we're gonna tackle the bathroom. Scrubbing away.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
So we finished cleaning the bathroom, finally. Cliff got home from work, so he's in there cleaning up right now. But yeah, that was a lot. And I was so exhausted. So I did take a 15-minute power nap in between starting and finishing cleaning the bathroom. But glad that's over with for another week or two. Then I was able to finish vacuuming, finally. Besides that, supper is already in the oven. We have chicken that is cooking. That is the chicken thighs that I was going to do yesterday that I wasn't able to do. Honey mustard chicken thighs. It's gonna be amazing. I'll need to make some potatoes, kind of do like a crispy fry type of thing, and salad. And then that's basically it for the day. Relaxing for the rest of the evening. I don't know. Maybe we'll watch a movie. Maybe I'll go in the sauna. But it's going to be relaxing nonetheless. Getting into our weekend, which is always so rewarding after the end of a long work week. Well, it is high time to be getting the potatoes ready, but there's one last thing I want to do before that. There are some spots on the floor where a chunk or a scratch or a something has been taken out of the floor, where you can see the light colored underneath that nice dark finish on top, and they always look like dirty spots to me. So I'm done with being deceived by them, and I'm going to figure out a color to just mark up in there so they blend in again. So I'm going to be figuring out which one of these colors is the best match. And I got all of these during Christmas when there was a little project that I wanted to make for my family.
definitely too dark, which means this one is probably also too dark. That one's even darker. Well, I think the winner is this one. So, right here by the front door are these 3 little dots. Pop this off. See how it goes. Well, looking from far away, you cannot see them anymore. So I would call that a decently successful endeavor. Now there are a couple more scratches I need to fill in, and then I need to get working on these potatoes.
Somebody to hold on to. It's all we really need. Nothing else to it. It doesn't get easier the further I run. It gets harder to carry the weight of what I've done. I am speaking from experience. I don't wanna run no more. I don't wanna run no more.
Saturday truly was a day of rest, Shabbat. I spent a lot of time doing something that I had been putting off. Thinking, journaling, and praying to develop a war strategy for my life. A prayer war strategy, because Lord knows I need help. We all have areas of struggle in life, and sometimes we let those struggles hang around like a persistent sliver. Yes, the sliver bothers us, but not enough for us to take action and deal with it. We ignore it, hoping it'll just work itself out. Because if we took the time to focus on it and dig it out of our skin, for a moment, it would hurt more than it does now. We settle for the small, consistent pains in life instead of facing them, digging into them, and finally getting relief and healing. So, I wrote out some specific areas of my life to focus on: spiritual, mental and emotional, marriage, family, physical health, finances, and work, and thought about the areas of struggle or frustration in each. Then I'd pray and let God bring to mind the scriptures and truth to combat those specific challenges. There are things in my life that have been nagging at me, persistent little challenges or concerns or issues, and I have casually shrugged them off, believing it'll all work out because it always works out. And sure, there's an element of faith in that, because I really do believe that God works all things together for good. But I also needed to face the fact that I'd leaned too passively on God's working things out, instead of going into battle with Him. There were so many great scriptures that were brought up to me in this time, but for you, I'll just mention one. Isaiah 43, verses 5 to 21. Now, this is a big passage, and there are so many powerful reminders in this passage of God's strength, that He is our Savior, our rescuer. We can trust Him. He formed us, He made us for His glory, and what He says He will do, He will do, and nothing can reverse it or take it away. Man, it's so good. I can't say it all here. I highly recommend you go read it. Again, that's Isaiah 43, verses 5 to 21. At the end of the day, it reminds me that I can rest my heart in Him, even when the circumstances of my life aren't what I'd hoped. He has a plan, and it's good, and it will be accomplished in my life. The rest of the day was super chill. took a walk, napped, played a computer game, and that brings us to Sunday, our big sewing day.
I don't wanna run no more. I don't wanna run no more.
Hey, happy Sunday. I was not intending to do any vlogging today, but I didn't end up sewing yesterday. Yesterday ended up being a complete chill day, which was also very enjoyable. Which, FYI, that is how I view Saturdays. I know a lot of people take Saturdays for projects and doing things around the house that you didn't get to do during the week, but to me, Saturday is the Sabbath, Shabbat, and it is a complete rest day. So, to be honest, a sewing project is a lot of fun, but it can kind of feel like work to get it all set up. And just with the way things turned out yesterday, we ended up being super, super low key and chill. Had a nice sleep in, then had a breakfast, which was really lunch. Cliff and I got to sit long around the table and chatted. I did some journaling and praying, and that was exciting. Super chill, napping, took a walk, all the good things. And I never ended up doing any sewing, which I really wanted to do and was part of this video. So here is Sunday, and I'm finally getting to the sewing, and I'm super excited about it. Right now, I'm actually standing at my ironing board because I'm finishing up this blue shirt, which you've been seeing me work on. And I just need to finish up the bottom seam. The front and the back piece were totally not lining up. One was like this, and the other one was like this. And it needs to be like this. So this is the final touch, getting this bottom seam together. And then that is one of five shirts done. And I have a miscellaneous pile of sewing projects, things to fix. There's a lot of sewing projects to do, but all of the shirts that I'm working on right now were brand new shirts that Cliff bought Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday. He couldn't go to work due to rain, too wet on the job site, and we ended up having a shopping spree. He was in need of some new clothes, and it was a lot of fun, and it was well worth it. But the thing is, the style these days is for things to be oversized or baggy or loose or whatever. My husband is very slender. He has great genetics that way, lucky him, but he's also super particular about the fit of his clothes, and everything he bought, the style, the color, the feel, all of that was good, but they were all a little bit bigger than he wanted them to be. So that's what all of this sewing has been about. It's been a little extra motivation to get some projects done, which is fun. I do enjoy sewing. It's like I can be a tailor. I could probably get paid a lot if I did that for other people. But anyways, not looking for that kind of job right now. But anyways, since the shirt is almost done, let's just finish it off, shall we? Now that that bottom seam is pressed. And I can just stitch it up. Then we'll iron the side seams on the inside. Then it should be all done. Now just our final iron and time for the fit check. Hey, it is 2 days later, and I did not get to finishing the vlog on Sunday night after all that sewing. I did make a lot of progress with the sewing. I'm very glad for that. I finished one shirt, but then I switched gears and actually started working on my husband's construction vest, his reflective vest. He's mentioned sometimes in the past that it's really big and really loose. And so I decided that I would make it a little bit more fitted. Being at work and having this super loose and baggy vest has bugged him at times. But at the same time, it's like, well, you know, I just work in construction, so it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get worn, whatever. So he didn't really push for it, but anyways, things just came together and I wanted to fix it. I wanted to make it look nice. I had also seen that there are several areas of the vest where the reflective edge is like falling off, and there was a lot that I could sew up. So anyways, that took quite a bit of time, especially figuring out how to sew it together so that it was better fitted, but then was also comfortable enough. Like, you can't just take in like any part of the garment to make it fit. Like, you have to take it in specific spots. That's what I was dealing with, and for a whole, I don't know, hour and a half, I was tweaking things, and I'd be like, hey, try this on. Cliff would try it on, and then I would tweak it again, try this on, tweak it again, try this on, and just going back and forth until I was, you know, ish happy with how it fit, so that it fit well enough to actually work. And then after that, you know, there's cleaning up all the seams and zigzagging the edges, making sure it doesn't fray, blah, 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 blah. So that took a lot longer than expected. And with all of that just getting late, after that, it was just done. I did not wash the dishes last night after supper because I was sewing. I was just in the zone. So the next morning I decided to continue the sewing. Since everything was already set up here at the table, I was able to finish those other t-shirts, which was great. Repaired some pants for his work pants, and it was great. It was fun. All in all, I feel like the last couple days were very productive. Got some projects done, which always feels so good. And I appreciate you all coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like and a comment down below. And if you want to see more from me, you are welcome to subscribe. And with that, I wish you the best rest of your day and look forward to seeing you in the next video.